Welcome to another episode of Cemetery Shop. Today we've got a monument being delivered and we've got to find a place to put it. So I've marked the area with a flag. This is the exact location. It's going to go about 6 feet long, 16 inches deep, maybe 16 inches wide. Got to dig it out. I use a spade and a shovel, just basic hand tools. Next we put in a little chat rock. It's decomposed granite, very fine. This will pack down and give us a nice firm substrate to put the foundation base on. We'll want to make sure it's nice and level. Us getting it perfectly level is really not necessary. The monument company, when they come, they'll make sure that everything's perfect. It may be a day or two sometimes between when we get it leveled and when they come. So with rain or debris falling in it over a period of time, there's a bit of touch-up they need to do. But we're going to get as close as we possibly can to make it easy on them. It takes a bit of work to get the level right. Sometimes you got to do it by hand. Sometimes you just got to dance on it. Here we go. Now that was fun. Got to scoop out a little bit of extra chat rock here. Got too much. Generally, we've got it about right. Okay, a little cement on it. We're going to spread that out. And next thing we do is go back to the shop. We're going to call that monument company and tell them bring it. And hopefully they'll bring it. Here we go. Yeah, just right on time. That's a tough job trying to back a big truck down between these monuments. You just got to make sure you don't hit something. There's plenty of stuff to hit, but these guys understand monuments, so I trust them not to run them over. This probably wouldn't be possible without that crane. Can't imagine how they did this in the old days. Well, that's in the ground. Part 2. I wonder how much that thing weighs. One thing I notice about these guys, they're very professional. They know exactly what they're doing. no wasted steps. They did very minimal on the re-leveling after I was done. Of course, they did have to level it just a touch. But what I'm seeing here is a good example of teamwork, which is the thing I like to stress in everything we do out here. It's teamwork. We've got a good team, we've got a good crew, and we work together. We really don't get much done if we don't. The work is too hard for one man to be just out here scrambling every day, and so if we don't work together, we're in bad shape. Gonna seal it up with some putty. That way water doesn't get underneath it, and the water will expand when it freezes and knocks the monument over, makes it unlevel, even crack the surface of the stone. So we want it sealed. And as a final touch-up, the ground doesn't always cooperate. With there being somewhat of a grade here, one end of the ground is a little higher than the other. I'll try to level it as best I can and fill in the gaps between the hole and the monument base. Try to pack it all in there. In a few weeks, this will be taken over by grass, and you'll never even know that we dug a hole here. It'll look like it's been here forever. Pound that down and clean it up real good. And there you have it, a completed monument. Isn't it pretty?